Yes, I know I'm late. Yeah, I know I'm late to my own. That's why I always give a rough estimate. But it was important, I promise. The reason I'm late is because I needed ginger because I'm making curry tonight. So, I think being late is okay in that case. You know, curry is worth all the late times. I think I'm only like a couple minutes late though, so, you know, it's like whatever. And now we wait. And I try to remember, you know, what I was doing. It happens. I think I was just going around talking to people for now, so we'll see what happens. You know what? Let's just be smart and check our journal. All right. Okay, so shard collecting. Yeah, it's fine. No, don't care. Oh, it's not in the quest. It's in the collections. I don't want collections. Nope. Yeah, this, where is it at? This right here, like, Solus is like, we should touch all of those whispering pieces of garbage that we found scattered around, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Seems like a bad idea. I guess we can go ruin someone's day, because I got stuff I gotta do. Let's go do that. Let's go ruin someone's day. How about a bunch of mercenaries? I think they deserve it. What is this? Oh no, I don't want to do that yet, because that's the thing that shoots you back in... Or no, not back into the past. It sends you into the future, that's right. It's, no fun. Oh, perfect. There's a camp there already. I'm good at this. You. And you. And we want some snark going on, so you. Let's do this. Yeah, the mercenary fortress is where, I don't know if you remember, we found, I think it was an amulet that someone's like, go put it back on the pedestal that we took it from because we're idiots and we touched that magical doohickamajig, and now we have to deal with it because we're dumb. It's like, well, maybe don't touch weird magic necklaces sitting on pedestals in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that's just, you know, exploring 101. Oh, someone can level up. Look at that. It's Varric. Sweet. Let's put more people on the pain train. Explosive shot in this, when I use a rogue, is probably my favorite move because, like, you shoot an arrow and it explodes. I think that's the one that does that. Whichever one explodes is the... Is it a bear? Yes, it is. Look, we're just gonna... Oh, nope. Oh, hey, wood. Did I get that one already? Let's find out. Don't mind us, Mr. Bear. You can have this hill. I just want the wood. These little things here, important for building new stuff. Not so much now, but once you get to Skyhold. Yep. Should be back behind this. Yeah, there's a bunch of assholes living over here. They're just bandits or whatever. It says mercenary fortress, but that's just like code for bandits who attack you for no reason. I don't even think they know who they're working for.
The camp for our supposed bandits lies up ahead, I believe.
See? Solus gets it. Be on fire. Oh my god, he's frozen and on fire. That's no fun. Icy hot. Yeah, fuck you. What do we got here? Stuff to sell and some more material. Fantastic. You know, we'll take it and then we'll see what Varric is wearing. Sorry, my voice is all dumb. It's allergy season over here, so I'm all slightly raspy. Oh, I can't. Oh, he's not high enough level. Get with the program, Varric. See, I've got like cedar pollen, you know, falling from the skies like death powder. And I don't like get like a severe allergic reaction or anything. I don't get hives, I don't go into anaphylactic shock or anything like that. I just kind of get slightly like itchy in the nose and my voice gets all raspy and I sound like I'm sick when I'm not. Grand Fortress Villa. That the lush and beautiful Grand Fortress Villa is so far from Redcliffe Castle seems odd, only until one learns the history behind its construction. More than an age before the Orlesian occupation of Ferelden, Jarl Jason Garin ordered its construction to serve as comfortable living quarters for his close friends. I love that, you know. Famed singer and swordsman Sir Coram the Bard. Oh, I see. Arlessa Marguerite, Jason's wife, evidently understood and supported her husband's relationship with Coram, only stipulating that the bard not live at the castle and avoid any public scandal. Arl Jason's Ride was a popular tavern song for many years, jokingly honoring the Arl's attempts to return from the villa before the sun rose. Sir Coram lived happily there until his death in bed at the age of 90, several years after the death of Arl Jason himself. The aged Arlessa Marguerite ordered Coram's body burned with full honors in a hunting cloak that belonged to the Arl. Aww. After Sir Coram's death, the villa was used by the Arl's family for guests and as a summer home for younger family members. It was abandoned during the chaos of the Fifth Blight. You know, I don't like the idea of keeping who you are a secret. You'll know that from watching me play the Dorian romance. But I do think that it's great that his wife, Arlessa, was, like, she actually liked the dude and she was good enough to give him a proper burial. Wearing one of the Arl's, you know, cloaks, I think that's very sweet. I guess they kind of live in a time, though, when, like, even in this world, they're kind of expected to be a certain way as far as, like, family and money and stuff goes, so it's just the way the world works in this instance. Ooh, thank you. I do agree with, like, Dorian, though. You know, like, you shouldn't have to hide who you are. An unsigned letter. I don't care if you've got an archdemon itself lighting your asses on fire. The mercenaries provide enough protection for you to continue the operation. If necessary, more will be dispatched to your location. Keep the docks working and keep the product moving. Delays will not be tolerated. Dude, don't be such an asshole. Do you even know? Some demons set people on fire. Oh, hello. Good morning. That dude was coming down here to get a drink. And instead he found all of the elements just coming at him at once. I like to think that there's a very holy shit reaction when that happens. When they turn the corner and all of a sudden they're being set on fire. Like, oh my god! I don't know why I picked it up. Is it upstairs? Yeah, those people are probably upstairs. And there's another shard collecting skull, which I keep saying it, but I'm totally gonna build one. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get one of those like foam skulls and then decorate it to look like that. Oh, there's all kinds of good stuff in here that I can sell. Fantastic. Doesn't really matter which way we go. I do think I have to come back to get up there though, maybe. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Oh, he's not over there, Inquisitor. Nice try though. The Inquisitor's been drinking. I think if we go up the steps and around, we can hit... Maybe? Yeah, it connects. Okay, cool. And then we can return this demonic necklace, which just goes back here. There's a pedestal tucked back here in the back. Oh, he's coming back, Sandra. Deal with him. Sandra, stop sending in my fire, you dork. I should probably check down there too on the way back. Should be another big guy around here. In fact, I think he just comes... Yep, there he is. Right there. No. So this right here is how I fought that guy in Dragon Age 2. I don't know if you guys remember him. Oh, what was his name? The big Canary dude you had to fight. Anyway, the entire fight was just me running around in circles, like taking pot shots at him and, you know, hoping for the best. You just need to calm your freaking butt down and get up off me with that bow and arrow, dude. Well, he can take it himself. He's a big boy. I don't gotta babysit his health. It should be on auto. I don't know if it is. I'll have to check later. I don't remember who it was. I think it was my brother. He was sitting here watching me play this one day. You know, and I love playing as a mage and I love playing as a rogue, but mostly a mage. I'm sure I've said that before. He's sitting here watching and he's like, "You're really good at using all the spells." And I'm like, "No, I've just played this game a lot." It's like, the more you play it, the more fluid you get with it. It's like, everything takes practice sort of thing. I'm not like awkwardly trying to find my powers. I just kind of like, click the button, look over, there it is, and then use it. I love this game. I love the magic system in this game. Ooh, this is mine. Thank you. A letter from the Carta. We hired your mercenary organization to facilitate this business venture and not add complications. In order for the Carta to extract their product without attracting undue attention, the area must be free from observation. If the fighting between the apostate mages and the renegade Templars is insufficient, your efforts were to dissuade refugees from exploring the area and interfering with our operation. This person's getting salty. I had to get a drink. My throat's all dry now. We are meeting at our primary base of operations in Valmara to determine the next course of action. At your earliest convenience, send representatives to the location marked to explain the situation and obtain new instructions. Fantastic. The Inquisition's growing presence in the area represents a threat to the operation. Focus efforts on discouraging any further exploration in the area, particularly any efforts to give comfort to the refugees at the crossroads. We cannot have people putting down roots here. You are not going to like me, man, because I am all about messing up your plans. I like to ruin things for bad people. It makes me happy, and makes me laugh. There we go, up and over. Oh yeah, there is a spot that I have to absolutely jump down to, I think, kind of. Hold on, it's where that stupid... Where's the ocularum at? I think I have to take a ladder down. Let's go find the singing skull of death. Wait, is it over there? There it is. Yeah, there's gonna be a shard that appears right there. The ocularum's actually back on a hilltop, I think. Yeah, I bet that felt good. Hey, no. Oh, it is on auto. Okay, he just drank a potion on his own. You could turn that off, but it just makes life easier for me if they're drinking their own potions and I don't have to constantly manage their health. It's over here. There it is. There should be... Is it up here? Maybe not. There should be a mosaic piece around here somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, the shard will be there. This is what I wanted. Let's go see. It might be in that tower over there. You'll also notice that I run my Inquisitor around like a crazy drunk person. Just kind of ducking and dodging and going in weird directions. Let's find out. Is there a ladder in here? Or up? No? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It's happened before. Oh, wait, there it is. Did it. I like to think that I have like the healthiest team of friends ever, you know, because I'm constantly making them sprint around and climb ladders. I also like to think that, like, ugh, my throat. Like, Dorian complains a lot, you know? Like, he's super fit, but he's like, ugh, ladders. It's like, dude, you work, look at you. You clearly
You really
exercise.
spend most of your time in the Fade?
As much as is possible. The Fade contains a wealth of knowledge for those who know where to look.
Sure, but I don't know how you dream, let alone wander around in there. Especially when the shit that comes out of the Fade generally seems pretty cranky.
Yeah.
So are humans. But we continue to interact with them. When we must.
Such salt. And the thing about dwarves, I think, is that they're not really connected to, like, magic and the Fade and stuff. I mean, they can have dreams, I think, like regular, you know, like, I had a nightmare once, but, I don't think they can go exploring around in the Fade unless you accidentally drag them down in there one time. I don't think I've ever taken Varric with me. I think it's just because I like hearing certain characters being sassed. And if you're romancing Dorian, he gets, like, super pissed. He's like, what the fuck? Here it is. Hello. This is what magic gets you. This is why we don't touch stuff. Something I do with the Inquisitor, like, constantly. There we go. All dead. I'm not really good at following my own rule of not, you know, rubbing my face and hands and stuff on magical stuff. So this place should be completely cleared out. Yeah. We're gonna wait to do this seek out and eliminate the Carta leader in Valmara because it's part of Varric's little side quest. But we will go and mess with the apostates because it's how we roll after we touch this skull. And I want one of these. Look at this. Oh, no, not at me. I know, I'm beautiful, but that's not what I wanted to see. And look at it. It's so cool. There's one. Should be one up there. Yep, there it is. I think the ones around here aren't too complicated to get to. Some of them are just like a pain in the butt. You gotta hardcore parkour your way all the way up to them. Um, you know, which would be fine. Oh, I'm stuck. No! It's not what I wanted. Stop trying to force me to do that. There we go. I'll do shard collecting, like the high ones, you know, I'll do those later. I'll get like as many as I can and then we'll explore Solasan together. Oh, whatever. Come on, you're the Inquisitor. Use them elfy legs to get up there. There we go. I know you're spindly and lanky, but come on. What, am I not close enough for... Oh, maybe I wasn't. Yeah. What up? I'm just ruining someone's day. With my... Oh yeah, I leveled up. Woo! Cassandra! Oh no, no, go away!
These are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
Like mercenaries? It is called the Mercenary Fortress. I mean, it's just a hunch, but I think it's mercenaries. Sandra. I love her to bits, but sometimes she says...
That's the last of them. Come on.
Sometimes they all say dumb things. Man, I bet that's not the last of those mercenaries. It's like, yeah, no shit. We're gonna run into them in like 2 seconds. They're probably just hanging out around here. What was that? Oh, just a loot bag. Nothing important. Stuff to sell. I probably sass these guys way too much. It's weird, like, when you love a character. Oh no, they're your woods, I'm sorry. God damn it. When you love a character so much that you talk to them like they're an actual person and you just give them the business all the time. Like, no! Listen! No! Back off. So let's get out of there! Okay, you're just a little tiny elf with a magic stick. You're not built for hand-to-hand combat. I bet he is, though. I bet later in the next game he's gonna have a sword and everything, and he's gonna be like, what, you thought I was just magical? It's like, yeah, because you never did anything else but lie to me. Is there another one? Yep, sure is. I'm really, really glad Cullen's not here, because he likes dogs. How's your day going, Ashley? I think there's a Fade Rift over here, which I'm not really in the mood to tangle with because it's one that... Yep, that one. Okay, so just an FYI, this one, the one tucked back in here, is a lot harder than the others. This one and the one... There's one down near, like, a gate, I think, that leads back out onto the main map. For some reason, they're like the hardest Fade Rifts to fight in the hinterlands. I don't know why, but they are. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that he was so good for you yesterday and that you guys had fun and stuff. Oh yeah, I saw that. As soon as I'm finished here, I'm gonna do some chores and then I'm gonna go and write. I kind of have to, you know, juggle everything. Oh, that one. Oh no, I thought you meant the one that you put up for me to actually write on. I'll go read that one as soon as I'm done here too. But yeah, I have to, I mean, I'm sure you know, we both have kids and responsibilities. So it's like you kind of have to, like, you know, part everything out so you get time to do everything you want to do during the day. Oh yeah, I leveled up. I forgot about that. Like, instantly. I just immediately forgot, because apparently it wasn't important enough. What is this one? Clean burn. Ooh, fantastic. I've never used the fire mines, and I've never used the wall of fire. I don't know why, I just haven't. Yeah, let's do that one. You know, I always think about that, and then like I get to stuff, and I'm like, eh. Like every time. I have a problem with unhappy endings. It's like, what do you mean the main character died? That's stupid. Nope. That's why I'm sure if I ever played Origins, I would have an issue if something bad happened. I'd be like, no, can't do it, sorry. Oh yeah, we haven't picked up Cassandra's main quest yet. We will though. Maybe that happens here. No? So she has a quest where she wants you to go around dealing with a bunch of, you know, assholes. And they're just kind of in here, like camped out. There's like 5 or 6 of them or something. And they're not really that tough. She's like, gotta hunt down all these dudes that I used to work with or whatever. And they're supposed to be like hella formidable, and then you get there and you just set them on fire, and it's like, sure, Cassandra. Like, Cassandra can't just take on everyone. She could find a dragon on her own if she wanted to. That woman's a beast. Oh, it's one of these things. I'll do these later too. So when you do these, they open secret passageways. There's one down where the apostates are hiding inside.
What's that?
This is a treasure chest. Oh, you mean that? I don't know. Ask our resident, you know, philosopher or whatever. It does star shit. Yeah, I know. So you're supposed to follow the little diagram right there. You know, it's like a connect the dots puzzle, but I'll do these later because I think there's like 3 per place or something, and sometimes they're a little complicated, and sometimes I have to go and Google it and look at the little diagram because I'm like, I don't know, man, this shape is weird. I'm pretty sure that line goes over there, but every time I try it, you say it's wrong. You should go eat that guy, Mr. Bear. He deserves it. No, not interested. No, don't be interested in me. I have like no meat on my bones. Nope. Keep going, guys. Just ignore it. It'll go away. Maybe. Sometimes my team will just take off to go fight bears. And I'm like, no! We got stuff to do. There we go. And then, like, they'll go fight, and then I'll just keep running, and then it'll, like, force them to teleport to me. So then I just ruin their good time. I want to live here. No. It's too slippery. There we go. Live here in the hinterlands? I think that'd be cool. Kind of reminds me of Oregon, where I live now. With the trees and stuff. Or I'd be like chill to live in like a desert area. I don't know about the Forbidden Oasis and the Hissing Waste though, because that's literally all sand. Like Darth Vader would have a bitch fit if he had to live there. Good morning. Gonna ruin your day. Set you on fire.
Varric, you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, she was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
I love there's an echo. That's a cool little touch. That there's an actual echo when we walk into caves. I like that. Detail is important. Oh, okay. I'm lost. Oh wait, okay. There's the waterfall. Never mind. False alarm. So yeah, the Carta has been like camped out behind this waterfall back here. But right now, we're gonna leave it alone until we pick up Varric's quest. And remember, talking to your team, like all the people, is the very integral part to like getting those main quests. You want to be like constantly like all up in their business, making sure they're being fed, you know. Oh yeah, that's where I wanted you to shoot that firing. Good job. Ow! Yeah, be on fire. Friggin' shoot me. In this game, archers are the worst. You might think, oh, it's the big guys. No, you can outrun a big guy, you can outrun one of those dudes with a shield, but the archers can get you from so far away. Oh, there's more. And, it hurts. Like, it knocks the piss out of your character unless you're like freaking Cassandra and you just don't give a shit. Like, you have to get, like, all up in their business. What was I was playing Elder Scrolls Online, and the archers, like, are the worst. And every time I see one standing in a group in that game, I go for them immediately. And if it's not the archers in that game, it's the mages or whatever. But the archers are always the worst. For some reason, the arrows do, like, more damage than any other attack in any game. And it's almost like a kick to the junk. It's like, take this arrow to the face, and it's like, whoa, okay, that is a stick with a pointy bit on it, I get it, but that person shoots fire and lightning, you'd think they did more damage. Apparently not. Yeah, the mages in this game, like, at least these, like, little random, you know, crazy mages out here in the wilds setting people on fire for no reason aren't that dangerous. They're just more of a nuisance. Oh, no, get out of that. Oh, did it. Yay, we did it. Those mines do suck. But, yeah, it's always the archers. The fighters are nothing. You can run away from a fighter, no problem. Typically, they're not even that fast. Let's go take care of these apostates over here. As soon as you clear out the two groups, then there's less to worry about. Could you maybe not do that? Thank you. That dude straight teleported into me. Whoa, what's that? Oh, is it that hut? Hold on. No. It can't be the hut. It's probably one of the little... Yep, there it is. No! I don't want that. The hut's on the other side. So there's this little house. Or maybe we already did that. Maybe? Can't remember. Where you go in and there's like a demon just like chilling. Like, hey, what's up? It's like, nothing. Just passing through. Thanks for asking. The apostates are back here. Maybe it's back here. I'm sure we'll run into it. It's just interesting because I think the person, like, two people were gonna, like, run away together. Hi. Yeah, nice try. Spotted you from, like, a mile away, you jerk. Oh yeah, I forgot. I always give Solus that kick-ass Mind Blast power, which I hardly ever use. A lot of people like it, but I don't use it a lot. Where you can, like, you use it and it, like, bounces the person back and, like, stuns them for a second. It's really cool. It's just not my favorite power. I'm a big fire user in this game. Oh no, the Inquisitor's getting away. I'm gonna go hide in this bush. Let's see if we can't find it. Oh no, this poor guy. He looks super surprised too. He's like, oh shit. There it is, this little house right here. I would highly recommend going and reading all the lore that there is to read in this game. I'll read the notes and stuff, and like maybe some of the little like shorter tidbits.
Creepy.
Yeah, no shit, Varric. Look at what's in there. He's about to teleport. Right? Oh, he got frozen. Loser. Nope. Okay, Inquisitor, know that we're all a little... Move. Nope. Don't let him do the screamy thing either. He does this, that little scream thing he does, knocks everyone down. Oh, stop touching me! No, he got me. Anyway, someone in here decided to mess with some magic, and it didn't go well. See? Wow. That is a pig's head. Okay, so they didn't sacrifice it, it was just, okay. Unless the person died there while, like, carving up, you know, food. Probably not, though. I like to imagine that the spell's like, I need blood, and they're like, well, I'm not murdering someone for it, so they just go and steal, like, someone's pig. Alright, let's see if we can't find that place. Also, giant tomes. You see those books? My grandparents, they had, like, really big Bibles. You know, when I was a kid. I don't know if my mom still has them or not, but they were like huge, huge books. Not like this though. I don't even think I could carry this. Yeah, I think the Inquisitor needs like the Iron Bull, Cullen, and Varric just to lift this one book. It's like super huge. There it is. This is the appropriately named Witchwood. Sandra, these guys ain't nothing, alright? They're just a bunch of dudes out here playing dress up, thinking that they're all that. Ain't nothing. I wouldn't worry about it. Nice try. We're all standing right here.
What now?
I love bad guys that will teleport into their enemies. I wish that they would, like, act more surprised about it. Like, they're like, oh, dang it, that teleportation spell didn't work. No thanks. I don't like being touched. Oh, thanks, Cassandra. This is what I mean about multi-classing in this game. I think it would be really cool if we could be a battle mage. Like, we have a sword that we can set on fire to cut through people like they're butter. But we can't do that because we don't have the system for it. I love how the evil mages walk. Like, they have like this weird little shuffle that they do just to show how evil they are. Ow, okay. Listen, we can use our words. Oh, that's, yeah, that's not one of mine, dude. Ooh, this guy's cool. He's got all the moves. Are you not dead yet? Die already. There we go.
With the apostates dead, refugees should have an easier time on the King's Road.
I mean, you hope. Ooh. I'm also kind of disappointed that I can't read all these books, you know? Like, I think like a pile of books should have at least one in it you can look at. So the little, star thingies, sorry, no, I'm resource collecting, they open these. So each time you complete one, it releases one of these little doodads, and then once you get all three, it opens, and there's like treasures back there, like mosaic pieces and stuff like that, you know, so keep that in mind should you decide to go exploring in this game. That's a good one. Also a good one, but let's hurt people. If they want to be evil, they can take it. Also, my team is totally just, they're all like bloodied up, and I'm just over here like, nah, I skinned my knee. Notice it's very quiet now. Oh, dead people. Too bad. After you take care of both groups, it gets like super duper quiet in the woods, and it's like kind of eerie because they've just been like yelling at each other the whole time, being super murdery about it. More Tirda? Yeah. What else do I got around here? Mostly rifts, it looks like. Well, let's go do this one. It's near, well, maybe I should heal my team first, right? Like, I got exactly 3 potions, so Merry Christmas to you guys. We're gonna have to go back to base to get more. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, good. Goody, goody. It's fear demons? Fear demons, yeah. Those ones are fear demons, I think. The pride demons are the really big guys. Lust demons look sexy for the most part, I think. Rage demons are the, you know, the ones that are on fire. What's the other ones we got here? I'm trying to think. Don't touch me. Ugh, such a badass. Yes. Yes. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. I guess there was still some bad guyness left. There we go. We did it. Oh, there was a delay there. Did you guys hear that? It's weird. What is that? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's on the other side of the farm. This guy... Yeah, I think he's got... I don't know what he's got on him, I can't remember, but... Well, let's just use this. Our teleportation powers. Have I completed anything at all? Like, even on accident? No? Okay. Good for me. Oh, where's this guy? Okay. There's a guy around here who lost his moose or whatever. No, it's a Druffalo. It's here. Yeah, I know. He lost his cow. And now he wants us to go and deal with it. We're gonna deal with this first, though. You need to teleport over here, please. Or not. Whatever you want to do, I guess. Oh no, fire! So, yeah, pure demons don't like fire. Just thought I'd let you know. Not a fan of it, apparently. I mean, I wouldn't be either if someone was setting me on fire. I was coming over here and yep, every time. They like to get all up in my giblets. Is there one more? Oh, there is. There we go, we did it. Yeah, that's probably more onyx than I'll ever need. I think I usually just use it when I make my own armor. I don't think I've ever had to, like, get it. Tyrda's lover, Dinnet. I don't care if it's the best land on the farm. The farmers remember the old ways and the old blood and will honor that. Just as I honor you twisting the old horseshoe nails into circles and sneaking them into the horses' saddles for luck. If the farmers want to leave... Oh, sorry, guys. Want to leave that tree to honor Tyrda's leaf-eared lover... Oh. We'll let it be, and whatever we lose from the land we'll gain in loyalty. If I come back and find the tree gone, and you and Bronn blustering some story about it falling in a storm, I'll get the truth from Sienna, and you'll be sleeping in those stables you love so much. All my love, Elena. So yeah, Dinnet was probably like, I want to cut down this tree, and his wife's like, I swear to Andraste, if you cut that tree down, you will never be welcome in the house again. And he's like, we're not gonna cut the tree down. His wife is hardcore. What? There we go. I know what you're thinking. I could do this much faster with a horse, and you would be right. But I'm not doing that until I get Dorian, just because I like his snarky remark.
There must be
like,
something here.
it's the best. Yeah, there is. It's on the other side of where I just was. Go back over. It's over here. There's a box. Thank you for losing this. Okay, yeah, the cow, or not cow, well, it's kind of a cow. The Druffalo is down there, where that rift is, the one that I hate fighting early on because of the ice monster that comes out of it. I'm not sure what the ice ones represent. I know each of the major demons have like their own look and everything, and they each represent like a different problem. So yeah, I don't really know what the cold ones are. I'll have to look it up. I'm surprised I haven't. We may be able to go get it, you know, if we can get it past the Rift of Doom without too much of a fuss. It's right there, see that? Yeah, I generally just kind of try to avoid it and just pretend like it doesn't exist until later. Also, the demon that's controlling the wolves is back here, in that direction. Oh, hello, little nugget. What are you doing? Running for your life? Yeah, me too. There's spiders back here. Oh no! Yeah, I forgot. Okay. You, come... Hello. Come here. Oh no, 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 Solus, you idiot. So, he just electrocuted that cow on accident. The problem with that, is if you hit it too many times, it gets really pissed off. So we want to be, like, as careful as possible around this thing. There we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, I know. My elf, you know, electrocuted you. I apologize. You know, we're gonna take you home. Let's go. Come on. Come on, big guy. No, we gotta go. There we go. You're getting so ticked off about? We're walking at a leisurely pace here. You want me to go a little faster? Hmm? There we go. If you get too far away, he just stops walking. So you're gonna have to... Yeah, I'm still here. Come on. Come on, your dad or whatever wants you back. Sound like a dinosaur. You need to calm down. This is just as slow on horseback, by the way. In fact, even slower, because if you just take off sprinting, then he just is like, well, I guess I'm living in the mountains. It's like, no, let's go, stupid. We got places to be. Still with me, man? Good, fantastic. Let's get on across. We're gonna avoid the rift. Whoa, what happened? Would you fall on your face? Don't... Yeah, don't die. Okay, death is bad. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I know, I hate this mission too, just as much as you do. This is probably my least favorite mission. I'm super happy to reunite this dude with his cow, but the mission is very slow going. Just because these things aren't very fast. Well, you know, unless they're chasing you down because you accidentally hit them too many times. Then they're really fast. And armored. Which is fantastic. No, we're not doing that. No, we're good. You can keep the rift business to yourself for now. I just want to get this cow home, and I don't think getting him in a fight with some demons is a good idea. He can get stuck on stuff too. Little cow. Come on, what are you doing? We have to go. There we go. I think, yeah. So, it's just safer if you just take him, like, around and on the road or whatever. Because sometimes he gets stuck on things and then he just stands there and looks at you like he doesn't understand what just happened. And half the time, I don't even understand how he got stuck. So, yeah, come on. Come on. Yes. Let's go. This way. Come on. There we go. Stupid cow. I want to ride one, but at the same time, I kind of just want to eat him, just out of principle. Are you broken? Yeah, I know, it happens. Okay, you're stuck. Yep, he sure was. He was stuck on a rock. See what I mean? He managed to get himself all the way up there on his own, but one little rock, and he's just like, I can't. I can't do it. It's like, you stupid thing. I bet you make delicious buffalo wings.
You fight hard, Seeker.
We would be dead.
Even Solus is like, this is stupid. He had to find time to compliment someone because his head's gonna explode. Come on, we're almost there. Just a couple more feet and you can go away. Come on. There we go. I believe in you. Yep. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Yeah, now you have to join the Inquisition and help me fight people for payment. There's another thingy up there. Ocularum. I get pretty salty whenever they make me do stupid stuff. Spider Ichor, I swore. Oh, you know what? Maybe it like reloaded or something. I don't know. Let's go back to Haven really quick. Just because I need to restock on everything. Anyway. Let's go talk to all of our friends. See what they have to say. Probably nothing. Just like, yeah, what's up? It's like, I don't have any more stories to tell you because you asked me like 80 questions when we talked the first time. It's like, I'm sorry, I am curious by nature. Solus.
What's going on?
Apparently nothing.
See you later, Bill.
Good talk.
See you.
Up top. Hi, Krim.
What can I do for you?
Let's talk about your boss.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Ball.
The chief. Last time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee Tevinter. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. All killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
That's how he lost the eye.
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big old idiot. Didn't even know me.
Yeah, so the whole thing with Krim and Bull is she was leaving. I think her parents were going to, or his parents were going to force him to marry some guy he didn't want to. And because Krim identifies as male, you know, he's a transgender character, they were going to kill him. Because he was like, oh, you've brought great shame to Tevinter, so now we've got to kill you and make an example of you and be total dickbags about it, instead of just saying,
How's Iron Ball?
I don't know, I guess he just disappeared into the whatever.
Hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept
pretty sad.
advice. If he keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
And literally, like, Bull is like,
Is it
dude,
strange to work for
I don't care
Qunari?
what you don't
He
or
hasn't tried
do
to
have in
convert
your
us to the Qun, if
pants.
that's what you're asking.
We're all family here.
Bull's charges don't care
so.
who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told
Bull's
me
pretty
he's
cool
been
like that.
Hasroth, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. He's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
We'll talk later.
I think that's neat. He doesn't measure a warrior based on their genitals. He measures a warrior based on how they are as a warrior. That's all that matters to him.
Was there something you needed?
Your jacket. No, I guess not.
That's all for now.
Another time.
I'm gonna steal that thing. You wait. I'm supposed to be trying to improve some of the stuff that I picked, or a piece of armor, but every time I go in there to do it, it's like, you can't touch, you can't. I'm like, thanks. Oh, maybe I can do this one. Sure. Yeah, all the sigils have, like, negative effects and stuff. It's like, yeah, it helps you do this, but, it's also bad. There, I did it. Give me my reward. Thank you. That's all I had to do. Okay, good. I got the crap kicked out of my arm yesterday in self-defense class, which is fine. It hurt, but it wasn't, like, that bad. But my arm feels all bruised and stuff today because of it. Okay, where's Solus at? I'm gonna check him real quick. Yeah, his is way better. Here, Vivian, take that. You're welcome. Where you at, Cassie? Oh, there's nothing for either of you. What about Bull? Where you at? Nope. I just got crap right now, don't I? Yeah, alright, so I can sell all that garbage. Cardicoat. Oh, look at him in his shinies. How cute. Well, piercing defense goes down no matter what I do, so doesn't matter, I guess. Sarah. Doesn't really bring anything up, does oh. Yeah, her hunter coat is better. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay, and that should about do it, I think. Except for these, which I'll go through later because I have like a million. So let's just sell all this stupid armor that we just went through. And all of this junk that we picked up. There's so much stuff here. Oh, so we were doing, switch kicks. We were practicing switch kicks yesterday. Oh, here's Sophie. Don't cry. We also practiced pad holding for each other. Well, I was holding the pad because we were practicing a switch kick, and, it's kind of hard to judge distance sometimes, and both me and my partner have really long legs. So she kept kicking me past the pad under my arm, and I kept doing it to her too, hitting her in the arm behind the pad whenever I would get a little too close. So my arm feels all bruised. I'm sure hers are all jacked up. Like, she bruises like super easy, so I'm sure her arms look like someone tried to manhandle her and beat the crap out of her. But it's fine. I mean, like, it doesn't hurt too bad. It's just when I put my arm down a certain way or something, I can kind of feel where it's a bit tender. Hi, Varric. How you doing?
Need something?
Yes.
I want to know more about Red Lyrian.
I'll tell you what I can.
Apparently, that's
I
nothing.
think that's enough on Red
He doesn't
Lyrian.
know.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
It's because I spent, like, you guys are here. I spent, like, a good, like, 45 minutes talking to everyone about how their day was going.
That new elf who joined us.
Hey, it's you again.
Sarah, she's a feisty one.
She'd put your eye out.
I didn't mean anything by it. It's good to see us all coming together to serve the Maker.
Never thought the Inquisition would be recruiting thieves to its
You
ranks.
apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to
Yeah,
show
I actually
that
plan
none of us
on,
can hide behind golden
once we're
silks
moved,
and
I want to
hats,
get me some
I guess.
pads so Josh and me can pad hold for each other and, you know, kick and punch and all that good stuff. Just because it's a lot of fun, it's a good workout, and I mean, you learn how to
Or is there more
defend
to it?
yourself if you need to, if you don't have a weapon on you.
I grease the ballroom. So
You know, I
weapons we
have
can get has to hunt
knives
free.
and I have a gun
Handmaids leave
and
his
stuff like
vodka.
that, but I don't know, what if I'm out
Then
walking
pay off
one day and
someone
I
else.
forget to take a
Maybe
weapon
clean
with me,
streets in
so I can
circles
just
so someone gets something else.
choke someone out if I have
This
to.
makes a lot of people eventually get help
Chokes
or
are like the last line
or
of
maybe someone
defense,
dead. They deserve it.
you know, in class.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass.
We also learn how to, you know, fight on the ground if we need to. Right now it's just like, it's better if I actually went and joined a gym that teaches that sort of stuff, but I can't because I'm moving.
Plus, I'm shy at singing.
But, you know, he teaches us how to stay off the ground if we get onto the ground, you know, with someone on top of us. The best way to get out of the situation and stuff like that. He's taught us some chokes. He's taught us some, like,
Don't you care?
arm holds that are very painful, where you could, like, break someone's arms or their legs.
And Jenny
You know, just
is
all kinds of stuff like that.
nobody
And
fears
it's a lot of
a
fun.
bunch of people who do random stuff.
He taught us how to defend against blunt weapons like baseball bats and beer bottles, tire irons. If someone's swinging one at you, you know.
Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
So, does it matter?
He's also taught us how to throw groin kicks, but, and you know, I have the same thought that he does, that like groin kicks don't generally work on someone if they really, really want you. If someone wants to get a hold of you, kicking them in the testicles is probably going to make them more mad than in pain. And he says, like, most of the time they just don't do anything. You can kick someone in the nuts and they just keep coming. So, you know,
Hello.
it's more of an incentive to stay away than it is anything else. So yeah, groin kicks again are just like a way to say, hey, get away from me, don't touch me, or I'll kick you again. He does say though that it kind of works with the flinch response, even if it doesn't hurt. They're gonna realize, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well she kicked at my groin, so that's probably where she's gonna go again, right? So instead, you can like fake out with a kick and then punch him in the chops, and it's just like, it's a lot of fun, like learning all this stuff. You know, his whole thing is like fighting is pretty much about deceiving your opponent into thinking you're going to do something that you're not. And it's just really interesting.
Apothecary Don wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame is low on steadfast allies. Sorry. We must aim for more. It's fine. Just tell him we'll have it for him as soon as we can.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner.
Dude, I'm gonna totally ask him about it over dinner. I want all the gross, gory deets. I got you some stuff.
We can use
Oh,
that.
not as much as I thought. Sorry, Manave. Well, maybe I guess I'll have to go start my time-traveling adventure. That's gonna be a lot of fun. You know what? I'll go look at the map first, and then we'll see what happens. Because I'm sure there are places I can unlock. I need to go to the Fallow Mire. That place is a pain in the butt just because you can't touch the water for a millisecond without zombies springing up like in your face. It's like, thanks. Oh cool, I got arcane knowledge already. Underworld knowledge. So all of this knowledge-based stuff is kind of important. I try to get those things first, just because they give you different options, like when you're talking to people. And it kind of makes life a little easier if you do that stuff. So I highly recommend making sure that you have all of the ways to manipulate everyone. Oh yeah, we got the jar of bees now. Have you ever... One time, when I first was playing this game and I got the jar of bees, I immediately hucked one in a dragon's face, and it was just the best thing ever. Because only Sarah would recommend bees, and only I would go around throwing them at dragons. So yeah, we sent an honor guard for the Divine's Vigil. Super happy about that. That gave Cullen something nice to do. What we got over here? Diplomacy won the day. The clerics chosen to receive aid have been most appreciative and have successfully drowned out our detractors. This caused an internal struggle. Clerics hiring thugs to kill other clerics. Huh. I was forced to intervene. Such despicable behavior from those who aspire to the Sunburst throne. The mood in the Grand Cathedral is tense, but for now the Chantry can be counted our political ally. Thank you, Josephine. She's badass. This right here. Oh, can I not? Okay. The Inquisition is in its infancy. Building an organization such as this is like building an army. You need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and that's just the beginning. I joined knowing I could make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties, and these allow us to take what's needed when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as much concern. Consider it. Warden Blackwall. Yeah.
At your service.
You get yelled at for it later, though. It's not even my fault. The Cult of Andraste. Ooh. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste Reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Cullen's like, look, I don't want to go in there, but I will, so I'm gonna send Leliana. Weapons. You can do that. Inquisitor. As a longtime scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Tirda Bright Axe fascinating. Many believe the Avar unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying, but do not Orlesians say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories, that Tirda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Almari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Neuromenian tribes that would one day form the Tevinter Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Almari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Tirda's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Yours, Sister Dorcas Garin. Wait, is she related to that dude that we were reading about earlier? Yeah. Cullen, right. You're on research. Which is just super smart. Okay, so I guess we should do mages, correct? Yeah, I know what will happen if I choose the mages. The Templars will be all salty about it, but they'll still be like, fine, whatever, I guess we'll help you in the shadows. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Garin Alexius. Yeah, so this is where I get my boy.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister.
We're gonna walk in the front door, Cullen, because that's what my
The
sass
letter
tells
from
me to do.
Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Beautiful.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts.
Aw, you just like me too much.
And
Just
if we
admit
don't
it.
even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages.
I'm a bad bitch,
and leave
Cullen.
a hostile foreign
Don't
power
worry about
on
it.
our doorstep. Even if we
You'll
could
die.
assault the city, it would be for naught.
Define
An
die.
Orlesian Inquisition's army
Look, we got
marching into
necromancers.
Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
You know, they probably should have done this in the first place. Like, hey, tell that Arl that there's shit going down.
Where's the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunnerin to petition the crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Yeah, the
There is a
Arl
secret
is
passage into the castle, an escape route for the family.
Alistair's
It's too narrow for our
uncle or
troops, but we
something?
could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
Is that his name?
That's why
The
we
one that
need a
everyone loves
distraction.
from the first game?
Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Lavellen, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Risk is my middle name, and
We'll have help.
you know, he just showed up,
Says he has
so.
information about the Magister and his methods.
I'm sorry. Oh, look at that face. Oh my god. Every time I see him, I can't help it.
Your spies will never get
He's
past
just
the
so
Alexius's
sassy.
magic without my help.
He's like, what up? It's
So
like,
if you're going after
what's up,
him,
bitch?
I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
He's so sweet. He really is. I've got the sass master on one side and this adorable puppy on the other, and I just don't know what to do with myself. Alright, Dream Team. Let's go. Yeah, Dream Team is what I call Dorian, Solus, and Cassandra, who I use the most. I know, like, having 3 mages is probably just a bad idea all around, and you know, but, like, Cassandra is the tank. She always runs in and just ruins everyone's day, and then, like, me and Solus and Dorian will, like, sit at a distance and just, like, set stuff on fire, or freeze it, or something awful. Or, in Dorian's case, you can get his, you know, necromancer death powers that he uses, and which is usually what I study. It makes Cole upset, and Solus kind of gives me the business about it, but I like necromancy.
Announce us.
It's fun.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Lavellen and no one else. You lot wait here.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
That face, he's like, holy shit, she's not messing around. That's right, suck it. I also love that Dorian just, like, sneaks in. You know, he probably could have been in and out of here already on his own. Without, like, us coming in here, so it's, like, the best. He's like, hey, it's like, how the hell did you get in here? Well, you know, I killed a few people.
My Lord Magister,
Seduced
the
one.
agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if
Oh
you
my
did
god,
not
the way
trust
he just said
with
Fiona.
their lives.
There's this game. Oh, what's it called? It's part of like the Clock Tower series, like in the same world, where you play as this woman, young woman, I think she's like 18 or something, named Fiona, who wakes up in this castle, and these guys want to like impregnate her because reincarnation or something. I don't remember. But the way he said Fiona, there's a guy in that game who says it just like that, Fiona, and it's super fucking creepy, and it's just like, no thanks, don't touch me, bad touch, I need an adult.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Oh, what's that game called?
Thank you.
You get a dog named Huey, and you gotta fight this big dude who's kind of not all there.
The Inquisition needs
this crazy chick who's kind of not all there.
So, what shall you offer in exchange?
I think the one character is a clone or something. I think he's like the twin of your dad. And then like the main bad guy is like the original. Yeah. Let's talk about time magic.
I'd much rather discuss your time magic.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something
Solus.
terrible.
I love
So
it. It's
speaks
kind
the
of hard
thief.
to decide like what makes him happy or not sometimes. It's like the weirdest unexpected
you walk into my
shit.
stronghold with your stolen
He's
mark,
like,
a gift you
nice
don't
going,
even
Inquisitor.
understand,
Play the
and
compassion
think
card, I
you're
like
in
it.
control.
It's like, thanks, Solus. I like your wolf jawbone
You're nothing but a
around your neck. Wow, that's rude.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One.
You're a
For this
mistake. You're a
world.
mistake.
Father,
Your face is
listen
a
to
mistake.
yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliche everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this.
Oh, he's got the
You
best
turned me
one-liners.
down.
I love it.
The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen.
I love the casual murder going on in the background.
Stop it, Father.
It's
Give up
just-
the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me.
I understand
There is a way.
why
The
he's
Elder
doing
One
this.
promised, if I undo
You
the
know,
mistake
he
at the
wants to
temple,
save his son so bad that
going
he's
to
willing
die.
to do
You need to accept that.
the
seize them,
the
Venatori.
worst
The
that
Elder
he
One
can.
demands this
You know,
woman's life.
even if it's a betrayal of his child. You know,
Your men are dead, Alexius.
he just wants to save his son, and it's sad because like Corypheus plays off of all these insecurities and fears and worries that people have. It's kind of one of those things where you have to think, if his son had never gotten sick, would he have gone in the same direction? You know, because like his family or his wife and son were attacked by Darkspawn, and that's how he got sick. So you have to think, like, if that had never happened, would Alexius have still gone down this path, or would he have chosen to do something else? It's just interesting to think about how things could have changed for him. I mean, he'd probably still be a dick, but it's like, whatever. No, I don't like to be touched by strangers. It's not that I don't like hugs, it's just that I don't like your hugs, because they involve stabbing me.
Another blighter falls.
Whoa. Stop teleporting me around to places.
It's probably not what Alexius intended.
The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
I love his little beauty mark, too. That little mole he's got on his face. I don't know. He's just my favorite. Everything about him is perfection. Then we go back. Duh. Let's go. I'll do this one.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds terrible.
Yes.
Depending on when we are and what happened while we were away. Let's look around, see where the rift took us.
Listen.
Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Let me tell you something. You don't have to go exploring to know that everything is shit right now. There's red lyrium touching everything.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from
And we're in
time
like
completely.
ankle-deep water or
If
whatever
that
in the
happened,
dungeon.
You would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
No. Yes? Sure.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
It's fine.
Then let's go.
I'm right behind you.
Also, Dorian is probably one of the most loyal people ever to the Inquisitor. You know, like, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I always like to give him stuff that is shiny and full of electricity, so that's what we're gonna do. I like to give each mage like their own little thing for the most part. I'll go ahead and give you some barrier though. Let's go ahead and go back over here. There we go. And I don't get to level up right now because I'm not good enough for it. No. Oh my god. Try that again. There we go. You can do it. I believe in you. I got the key. It was on that dead guy. Or at least in his backpack. Gotta check all the nooks and crannies. Any books or anything. Don't worry, Dorian. I'll get us out of here in no time. Can I go in here? Nope. I should know that. I've played this enough to know that. This game is just so exciting. It's the best thing ever. Does it matter which way I go? I don't think so. I'm just collecting people. I love that I stopped to pick up some change. It's like, Inquisitor, we have to go. It's like, no, change. Actually think, excuse me, honey. There's what's his space. Hi, buddy.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Lisas. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
See, I love this sequence, like, well, this whole mission, this whole part here, because it shows the true importance of the Inquisitor and what the Inquisition is doing. If you fail, this is the world. And it's pretty depressing. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. We're gonna have to go back in the other direction at some point, I think. Right now, I think we're just trying to get our friends. There's that other door that I kind of want. One of them, there's a, is it that way? It might be that way. I'll go back as soon as I got everybody. I was like a black void for a second. It's like terrifying. Got anybody in here? On this one. Maybe. Hold on. No. Okay. It's in this room then. Which one of my lovies is it?
The light shall lead her safely
Cassandra!
through the paths of this world and
Gonna
into
pass
the
her?
next. For she who trusts
she
in
is.
the Maker,
Hi.
fire is her water. You've returned.
Alright. You guys be careful on your way.
Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
I'm not dead.
You look wounded. Maybe we can help.
Nothing you do can help me now. I'll be with the Maker soon.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time. Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
That's my hope.
Alexius' master. After you died, we could not stop the Elder One from rising. Empress Celine was murdered. The army that swept in afterwards, it was a horde of demons. Nothing stopped them. Nothing.
I should have been there to help you.
You're here now.
No. Yep, Cassandra's awesome. There's Solus. Hi, buddy.
You're alive. We saw you die.
The spell Alexius cast displaced us in time. We just got here, so to speak.
Can you reverse the process? You could return and obviate the events of the last year. It may not be too late.
You look bad. Is there anything I can do to help?
I am dying, but no matter. If you can undo this, they can all be saved. This world is an abomination. It must never come to pass.
It's amazing how, like,
We'll have to go up.
all about
Heard the
business
guards
he is.
saying that Alexius barricaded himself in the throne room.
Yeah, well, we're gonna look around first, so you're just gonna have to, you know, chill. I want to go back in the direction that we came from before I do that. This way? Yeah, there was that other door I want to check out. I feel so bad for Lysis. I wish I could get him out of here, but I can't. And I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go back in time anyway and fix everything. Where is it? Where's the other door? Can I go through? Yes.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
It's gross,
I
isn't it?
didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen.
Hey.
This is not an improvement.
I like the wolves and dogs, and just for that, that's exactly how I'm gonna decorate Skyhold when we get there. You're just gonna have to deal with it, buddy. I like to think that he's just like, it's like, damn it, I opened my stupid mouth. It's like, yes you did. I'm gonna have puppies everywhere. Me and Cullen are gonna adopt like 80. Okay, I went there. I haven't gone here though. One of these has what's her face, Fiona, or yeah, her name. Inside of it, being used as food, pretty much for the lyrium. Is this it? I think so. Yeah. Well, yeah, there she is.
You're alive. I saw you.
It's through sheer epicness, duh.
Into the rift.
What is the date? I need to know how much time has passed.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I mean, you know, he hasn't met me yet.
I promise I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe.
Maybe better
it
than
might
no.
also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
I like to think that the Inquisitor has so much bad luck that it just gives her all of the good luck. You know? Like, it's so bad that it can't help but, like, do amazingly, like,
Why is it
lucky things to make sure that he or she doesn't die. No touch. No. That was a surprise, wasn't it? Me running in the opposite direction. Didn't expect that, did you? Ow, stop.
If this madness is to be undone, we must focus on Alexius.
Nah, Alexius is nothing. He thinks he's all that, but he's really just a... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Every time I come in here, I totally forget I need to bring a rogue with me. So, just so you know, there are doors in this place that I can't open because I'm not cool enough. Bring a rogue with you. I always forget, and it's my own fault for being stupid. I don't know why I did that. I should have healed first. That's okay. There's like a few more of those around. Anything worth... Oh, there it is. Prayer to the new god. Praise his name who has risen from the darkness. Praise his name who has striven for the light. Praise his name who has walked the golden city. Praise his name. The old gods are no more. The maker never was. The new god is among us. Praise his name. No thanks. I mean, look at what I got you guys. You're all skeletons and gross. I'm just not gonna do that. But I can pretend like I did. Alexius keeps asking for patrols of the walls. Waste of time if you ask me. The Inquisition ground themselves to a pulp against the walls ages ago. Ferelden made 3 attempts to lay siege here before the last life got crushed out of them. Who's left out there to threaten us? The mountain barbarians? But Alexius seems to expect a siege. Man's gone completely mad. Better to put the men on watch inside the walls. More of those blasted rifts open every day. It was better when we still had the people for blood sacrifices. Unbound demons have emptied the castle, village, and surrounding countryside of everyone who's not sleeping in their armor. Now it's just wild demons everywhere. Yeah, that's what you get when you mess with demon magic. You chill out. Too many things to carry. So I can't go in this one, right? Yeah, because I'm not good enough with my hands. Well, I've got magic hands, but not those kind. So, not the thief kind. Nothing. Okay.
The Elder One has taken all that is his.
Ow.
Come for me!
I still love how everyone immediately sees Cassandra as the threat that she is.
Does not suffer rivals of any kind.
It's amazing. So like, she's gonna mess us up, dude. She's gonna just kill her first. Like, impossible. Cassandra can't die. She's too cool for your stabby stick school. Leliana's down here somewhere.
Tell me how Lavella knew of the sacrifice.
You will break. I will die first. Or you will.
Oh, God. I like to think she's been waiting to do that for an entire year.
You're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive. Look at me. Sassy as hell.
You're safe now. Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One.
How she's like, no. He just tells her anyway. He's like, well, too bad. Sit down and get ready for story time.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
And I am sorry about that.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Just a bunch of messed up garbage. No notes. Fantastic. Let's go. Oh, it's not. It's okay. It's just a dog statue.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle.
Probably, that's where I would be if I was a jerk. Oh. There we go. I like all these little alchemical diagrams they've got scribbled on the ground, like it's not a bad idea. Oh. No. You're in the way, Cassandra. Thank you very much. Oh, cool. I completed a requisition while I was here. Fantastic. All part of my master plan to go into the future and complete my requisition. Alright.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder
Ugh,
One.
I hate that I can't save that guy. I mean, I guess I'm going, you know, to go do my thing, but it's just sad that I can't stop that from happening. Even though I know it's never gonna happen as long as I get to the past.
This is madness.
This is
Alexius
Sparta.
can't have wanted this.
You have to say it every time someone says it. Ugh, this is madness. I just like to imagine the character looking over like, oh shit, I said it, damn it. Okay. Well.
The breach hits.
Gorgeous.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Veil is shattered.
Whoa.
There is no boundary
Rude.
now between the world and the fate.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Damn it. I was hoping that he would just kind of pass me by and go after someone else, but that's not what happened at all. You're in my way. It's a constant with you guys. It's because you love me so much, isn't it? That's okay, I get it. I am pretty cool. I'm going this way. See you guys later. Anything special? Rings? Jewelry? Sure, that's fine. That works. Ow! She always tries to pull ghosts. I love it. She's like, come here. She does her like best Scorpion impression. Doesn't work on Ghost, Cassandra, I'm sorry. It's just not the way the world works. There's just too much garbage around here. Someone needs to hire a maid. Apparently the Elder One has never heard of one. I don't think we need supplies right now. I think we're fine. There should be another little supply thingy around here somewhere. No, oh, come on. The X was showing. Alexius's journal. Nothing works. I have tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Minrathous, without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes the magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder One's demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. This whole thing was because, you know, Alexius loves his son more than anything else in the world. So he decided to betray everyone. I mean, I get it. I've got kids. I would do anything for my children. But I wouldn't go around, you know, hurting other people like this. With every failed time spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid, especially since other people have kids too. Or perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during the waking hours. After the 20th, he had the foot soldiers excavate a shard doorway from parts unknown and painstakingly install it in the castle. Now his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once together, which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. Yeah, I don't really need that. I probably have like 50 of those in my inventory. Not either. After a while, some of this stuff is just junk. Well, hello. He's surprised. Who put you here? One of your friends? He's like, ah, peekaboo. Alright. We all good? What's our life look like? Oh, we're fine.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
She wants you to have the shock for yourself, bro. Because it's pretty damn shocking. I hear whispering. That means there's a mage nearby. Fire for the archer! Fuck you. Yeah, hate on for archers. Which is weird, because I actually like playing as one sometimes. Well, a lot of times when I play Skyrim, I'll do archery. You can do your thing now. No? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do... okay.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it
No, everyone tells me to stop touching stuff like that. I'm just not gonna. You hold on to it, Mr. Man.
Block the stairs!
No. Yeah, thank you. There we go. He was about to do his thing. Not interested. No, Dorian, we're already in here. You know that, right? He's drunk. He's been drinking. He was drinking before we came through the hole.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Where are you? Give it. There it is. I'm good. Oh yeah, so yeah, you can go up and around here to kind of like ambush, but I didn't do that. I just ran face first into it and ruined their day, because that's what I do. I actually think I'm just a little bit overpowered for this mission. Just a bit. Oh yeah, that's right. They have Liliana here helping them out. Yeah, this is going like really, really fast. Usually I have like a little bit of a struggle with this one, but I think it's because I'm either at the edge of the level or I'm over the level that they usually recommend for it. Which is fine. I mean, it's not gonna change anything. It's still gonna have like the epic like storyline and battles and stuff. Do I need to go? Yes, upstairs. Look at all this blood. You guys are just messy. Alright, we will pick that up on the way back down.
How much damage did Alexis' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
I'm gonna have to put Iron Bull in bright pink, which I actually do quite a bit, because he talks about how he actually likes the color. So I'm like, all right, well you can wear it then. So I just put him in there because I can. Schematics, nothing else. Fantastic. Hello. Oh, it's loot. Oh, fire truck! That was my fault. That is something I can give to, you know, the enemy mages in this game. Wow, there was another one. You see that madness? That's insane. Who am I playing as right now? There we go. Move, Dorian. Thank you. Introduction of blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistant prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Leliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Oh, that's actually really neat that she's resistant to it. It's pretty interesting. I don't think I ever fully read that before, or at least like saw what it said. Like maybe I read it and it just didn't quite register. Well, I don't even need this anymore because I made holes in the wall. Yeah, I should have brought. No, we're not sneaking.
Try to find another way.
We're just gonna murder everyone right now. Death to these jerkwads. Again, there's a way to sneak.
Have mercy on your souls.
But
no one else will.
You know, you don't have to. See that over there? There's another doorway. You come in on the other side. You can climb up that ladder right there and then attack them from up there, but you don't have to. I didn't this time. Usually I do. I'll come through that back door, come around and up, and then ruin their dinner because I'm a jerk. Excuse me. Okay, now we can head back in the opposite direction and go get the rest of these little lyrium shards.
Find Alexius. That's all that matters.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Yes, sir.
Block them from coming up the stairs!
Why? Let him come up the stairs. I don't care. Let him come up the stairs. Let him come up the stairs. We're just gonna be super surprised when they get up here. Pretty sure it was the enchanter that had the shard. Oh, yeah, I think he... Yep. I guess you... Yep. I'm like, you guys will take care of it. Me too. I don't think there's any good books around here, though. I need a supply thing to do. Don't waste the bottles. There it is. Boom. Alright, we're missing... I actually think if we go and do this, it'll tell us where the other ones are.
Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. but it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
He doesn't have to do anything. I don't even think I'd have an appetite after all this, to be honest. They'd have to force feed me. Move. Thank you. No, there shouldn't be one out here. What the hell? Well, I'm clearly mixed up. I've never gotten lost in here before. I'm super surprised at myself. There is that, though. I don't know if I even glanced at that when I walked in, but it's good to know that it's there, I guess. Look at this map. It says there's one, yeah, it says there's one out there. There's one here. Doesn't make any sense. This whole thing is bonkers, though. Unless it's like upstairs somewhere. We'll see. There we go. Maybe I just didn't pick it up. There, yep. That's what happened. Makes sense to me. Did I miss anything else while I was not paying attention? Probably. I just got twisted around in the wrong direction. It happens. Oh, I see what happened.
Let's head back to the main hall.
No.
I think I know how we'll open that door.
You're not my boss. You're my bestest bro. In this playthrough. In my other one, he's my #1 romantic interest. We're gonna do Solus next. Hello, Alexius. How are you?
Look at what you've done, Alexius. All this suffering. And for what?
For my country, for my son. But it means nothing now. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you.
Yeah, I'm too much of a badass.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
It does matter. I will undo this.
How many times have I tried? The past cannot be undone.
Yeah, you didn't have
all
Dorian?
All that I fought for, all
this
that
is his
I
magic, by the
betrayed,
way.
What have I wrought? Ruin and death. That is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Leliana, let Felix go. He's innocent.
No one is innocent.
Yeah, I can't imagine having to deal with something like that. Now he's gonna teleport around and make my life a nightmare. Actually, it's not so bad. We are gonna have, I think, a couple of rifts though healed, but it's fine.
Return is impossible. The Elder One.
Yep. These ones are nice. They only do like a one hit, you know, bam, kill the first wave and then he shows back up.
Tell me again how you're gonna see. Your death will be my own.
Headset's doing the skippy doo again. No, come back. Annoying.
This world's already lost.
Is it? She's over there dancing. Oh, where'd he go this time? Oh wow. Good spot, huh? Fantastic.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications.
Mm-hmm.
He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
This Alexius was too far gone, but the Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
I suppose that's true. This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
I just love that
An hour?
Alexius is awful at time magic, but Dorian is the best at it. He's like, I'm getting us home, don't worry. I'm totally confident in my abilities. It's like, you two, don't screw up.
You cannot stay here. We'll hold the outer door. When they get past us, it'll be your turn.
We'll make this count.
The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Ah, it's so sad. It's like weird how sad it is. Like, even though I know I can change it, it's just like, ugh.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me.
Maker, take me to your
And
side.
Liliana is just a badass.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
He always has a quip for every moment. Haha! That's right. Kill me? I don't think so. I'm too pretty to die.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Elix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
It is sad. He could have spent all this time actually like spending time with his son, and instead he's like, I gotta go and do the time thing. It's like, no. Don't do that. Time thing bad.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Here comes Alistair to yell at us and his mom.
Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Honora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
Home with us, duh.
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
They have lost all possible supporters. The Inquisition is their only remaining chance for freedom.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition
Cassandra's like,
honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now.
She's like a disappointed
we can't
parent.
fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
Man, when your son is pissed at you and
We
he's gonna
accept.
kick you out of the country,
It
you
would
know
be
you fucked up.
madness I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
I did it. It's one of my favorite missions, mostly because I get to finally recruit Dorian, and he's the best. I love him to bits. Time to get yelled at again. It's like this whole game is just a series of like me, like the Inquisitor being yelled at, like moments. It's like, oh great, Cassandra's screaming at me, and Vivian's over there seething, waiting her turn.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among
Cullen's
the mages, and
irritated.
we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue of self-control. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these.
True.
You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. Here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
She's like, I'll kill you.
Closing the breach will require a lot of magic, and that means lyrium. I have contacts who can help.
Contacts meaning smugglers? Send them word. We need every advantage.
We have legitimate lyrium supply lines already.
And they don't need to hear of this.
Keep it under the table, and I'll do what I can to quiet rumors.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future.
Cullen's like, bringing smugglers in? Gasp. I'm like, have you seen our team?
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Don't you smile at me like that.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Aww.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Oh, that little grin that Cullen does is just too much. And Dorian's sass is just too much. It's all too much. You guys drive me nuts. You're all too pretty for your own good. Alright. So we're gonna call it a day for now. Till next time. But when we come back, we'll converse with our friends. We'll talk to Dorian since he just got here. We'll see how Solus is feeling, how everybody else is doing. Go down and talk to Cullen, see if he has any more mages. It's like, I'm a mage and I'm adorable, so calm your tits. Alright? But yeah, this is fun. I love this game. We just did one of my favorite missions because I got Dorian. He's the best. I love him. You need to stop that. Everyone's possessed by demons and I don't like it. But I love you guys. Thank you for coming and watching, and I hope that you're having just as much fun as I am with Dragon Age Inquisition. If you want me to do a specific mission or whatever, be sure to tell me. If you have a preference for who I romance after Solus, because he's next, tell me. I haven't done any of the others besides Dorian, Cullen, and Solus, so, I'll do whatever. But I love you guys, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!